Hey folks, welcome back to Fresh Produce. I'm Pete from BTI. Now, we just got through some holiday periods. Maybe you jumped on that Black Friday deal and bought yourself a new phone. Maybe you got a new phone for Christmas. I think it's a great time to talk about a cool phone case and mounting system that we've got in the BTI catalog. This brand is SP Connect, and they have just revamped the line to accommodate some of the newest phone features. So with the newest iPhones, they require a really close distance from your charging unit to the phone itself. So basically SP Connect was forced to redesign so they could have a thinner interface on the back of their cases. But it has opened the door to a whole bunch of new accessories and also just updates and really improvements overall. So this is the new SP Connect case. This one happens to fit an iPhone 13. They've got cases that fit a huge variety as well as some cool universal options, but it's extremely thin here, almost like there's no connection piece at all. It just feels like a thin plastic case that you might find from another vendor. But what's unique about this one is the attachment system that's built right into the back. So it's just really not very noticeable as it's inside this thin case. And then when you're ready to go bring your phone on your bike, you just drop it right onto the connector, give it a rotation, and this thing is really solidly locked on. So extremely stable and secure once it's on your bike. And then just rotate it again to get it right off. Now, if you prefer to have your phone sitting in a different orientation, you can adjust the mount so that you can start it on straight and then rotate it sideways, and you'll be in a landscape orientation for use on the bike. So that just kind of highlights some of the really cool options, such as just how easy it is to change the orientation. But let's also dig into a few of these mounts that you can set up on your bike. This one is the Stem Cap Pro, with the idea here being a lot of short stems and 35 mil handlebars. Maybe you're going to be too big to allow your phone to sit correctly right on top. They do have a really nice stem mount as well. If you're running a longer stem or a negative rise stem, that phone is going to fit well here. But if your stem is sitting up too high, this Pro version allows you to just change the angle of it, maybe make it easier to see, but also get just over a bump on the stem there. You've also got a more standard road style out in front mount. And I wanted to also take a moment to highlight some of the differences between their old system, the SBC system, and the new SBC Plus. So the old connection had two straight pieces like this, and the new one, they're a little more curved, kind of banana shape is what they're calling it. What's really cool is with all the new accessories, they're including both mounting systems. So you don't have to worry about a whole lot of cross-compatibility issues. In fact, here's the new SBC Plus mount that can just change right over. Easy little 3 mil Allen to swap that out. So you can work, if you had an old SBC case and you got a new mount, you can still make it work really easily with the new system, or vice versa. You had an old mount and it's time for that new case along with the new phone. Easy to adapt these things over. In fact, even the new case comes with a little adapter that can snap right over your old mount and adapt to the new system. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I think SP Connect in general does such a nice job including all the pieces you might need, so there's no compatibility issues. They include all the wrenches. Even this out front mount, it fits a 35 mil bar, and there's spacers for 31/8 or even a 22 mil bar. So just crazy. One of the really unique point with SP Connect is how everything's included to make it work in a really wide variety of situations. Okay, another thing I wanted to bring up with SP Connect is just the amazing amount of accessories. Here's a really cool one that's not necessarily bike specific, but once you've got the case, this is a vent mount for your car, and it's magnet activated. Another point on these new SBC Plus cases is they've got a magnetic ring built right into the back. So very similar to the Apple accessories, the MagSafe. They've kind of incorporated that same thing. But here's their vent mount that will hold your phone. So a really cool piece to bring along if you're traveling just slip that onto the vent on your rental car or whatever and snap your phone on so you can easily get directions or what have you as you're driving around a new place. This mount is also a charging station. Came with a little cable, run that right to your electrical adapter in your car, and now you're charging your phone while it's up on the vent. Super unique, super cool, and easy to use. Another great accessory they've got is a power bank that uses inductive charging, so they're utilizing some of that new technology that the phone is really banking on and the thin case was designed around. It's another accessory that I know a MagSafe has out there, but what's unique with the system is instead of just being a magnet, it's utilizing the same locking system that their bike mounts are using, so that power bank is more firmly locked onto the phone. It's not going to slip off just with the magnetic connection. Really nice option if you are traveling and having the phone charging in your pocket while you're walking around the airport or what have you. A nice upgrade there. So along with that inductive charging, they've got a cable accessory that can be hardwired into an e-bike or a power generating hub if you're out on a tour. And there's even a mounting charging unit that can be adapted right into their mounts. So you'll lock your phone right on the bike and it's charging off the bike while you're riding it. I think this is a super cool option for exploring a new city on your bike where you might have your GPS on for a couple of hours while you're riding around in a new place and you need that charging going on the whole time. Anyways, just some really cool options from SP Connect for a variety of different uses. Their mount is rock solid on the bike, and all these accessories make it a system that I think is super useful to folks. As mentioned, there's some universal systems out there as well. So I know a lot of times shops are intimidated by stocking all the cases to fit all the different phones out there. Something like this adhesive backer can just go on a standard phone case or on a phone itself, and you've got yourself set up for the SP Connect system. So if a shop just wanted to stock a couple of simple accessories along with the mounts, that's a great way to go also. They've even got a clamping mount that'll fit just about any phone out there. So tons of options. Take a look at it, especially if you're interested in charging your phone while on the bike. SP Connect is really unique. If you think you'd like to try an SP Connect mount or case, make sure you ask at your local bike shop and tell them BTI sent you.